So we observe that there are a whole lot of things within us we truly and deeply want to change. Sometimes we tell ourselves that from today onwards, I'm going to be this kind of a person. From tomorrow onwards, I will do this. But somehow it just so happens that it is not happening, because we're talking about strength. And what kind of a strength? How much ever I become healthy, I have a right kind of healthy eating habits, I take long walks, I go to the gym, I go work out, and I don't get into anything which is wrong in my lifestyle, but that won't give me strength to overcome situations, to face difficult people, to overcome bad habits. That's not going to help. Probably you will feel relaxed, you will feel there's a diversion, you will feel good. But then we're talking about strength here. And strength of what, if it is not the body? Because if I were to ask you, for this moment of time, if I were to ask you, think about yourself. Just for a minute, think about yourself. You will sit back, relax yourself, and you will think. But when you think about yourself, do you think about your body? Do you sit back and you think, oh, okay, I have 2 lungs and 2 kidneys and I have 1 stomach? Would you think like that? No. You would not think anything about the body. You would think about your feelings, about what you have to do, what has happened, what's going on in your life. Nothing to do with the body. And even when you're referring to a feeling, when you say, I feel very bad today, I feel heavy, I feel sad, I feel happy, you don't refer to any part of the body and saying that is where it's coming from. You would never say, my happiness is coming from my lungs today. You don't refer to your body as something which is producing these feelings. No. It's independent of the body. Even the sorrow I take or the happiness I take from the world or from others, it is not from anybody either. If someone is very beautiful looking, but very bad in interaction and hurts you terribly, and if someone were to come up and say, oh, that person is so good looking, you will say, what good looks? When the person is not nice to you and cannot keep you happy, what are good looks for? Don't we say that? But if someone is not at all good looking, but the thing is they're so good to you, and a friend would come and make fun of them and say, look how he looks, you will say, don't say a word about my friend, he's such a nice person. We always give importance to the experiences and feelings that we experience from others. Most of our communication is non-physical, in the sense of what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling. Sometimes we say, he understands me, she understands me. You would never say, he is my friend because he sits next to me. No, right? It's nothing of any physical proximity. It's all about feelings. But where do these feelings and thoughts and qualities come from? Let us say you go to the airport to receive a very good friend of yours. He's been away for about 20 years and is coming, and you're so much enthusiastic to meet him. As soon as he arrives, you've been seeing the pictures and you know how he looks, the same hairstyle, the same dressing style. He's walking up, and with so much excitement you run up to him to go and hug him and embrace and meet him. He looks through you and walks away. He recognizes you, but he does not want to talk to you, so he walks by you like you don't exist. Can you hug him now? The most familiar looking body in the whole of the airport. Would you still go and hug him? You would not even go his side. You will just move away from there and you would go home and very hurt. Why is it so difficult to hug him? Because the same body. There's a change in the qualities. A qualities of friendship, a quality of loyalty, the kind of love which comes out of the person. So it's very important to understand that things change when qualities change. Like a person is a very close friend of yours today, tomorrow he can be a total stranger for you. You can't even go and hold his hand. You can't even go say hello. It happens like that. It's just the qualities. So the question arises that if I have to rectify anything, I have to change anything, I have to change what is inside. I know somebody who's built a house with a swimming pool in between. They built a house and the swimming pool is so nice and it has fragrance and all that, and there's a lot of nice beautiful music going on. And I said, you know, it's so good, jump in and swim, you love swimming. He said, I've bought this house and the swimming pool too, but I've never gone into the pool because I'm so worried about, you know, so many other things in my life, so I don't have time to enjoy anything here. Whatever I have, whatever is going on around me, if I need to enjoy, I have to charge what is inside, the qualities, the feelings, the thoughts have to be charged so that I'll enjoy whatever I have. And then I have the capability to get more. And to be grateful to what I have. So the thing is, where are all these feelings and thoughts coming from? That is where the first step of meditation begins. Where is it coming from? When I say meditate on yourself, you should know who you are. Would you meditate on your body? What would you meditate on your body? Lungs and kidneys function whether you meditate on it or not. It will keep functioning and doing well. That's not a problem. But I have to see that I never ever refer to this body as I body. We always refer to the body as my body. It's something that belongs to me, that I own and possess it, I use it. I don't say I body walking down the road. I always say my body is aching, my body has a problem. So I'm referring to the body as something that I have to take care of. So who is this one who is saying my body? Who is this one who is saying my body? If I'm saying this is my mic, you will say Sister Radhika is saying it is her mic, right? But I am saying this is my body. The body's name is Radhika and I'm saying this belongs to me. Who's saying this? If someone goes to a hospital and gets admitted and he has a surgery to be done, and let us say he dies on the stretcher itself, he dies just there. The doctor who's referring to him as Rama Rao, let us say, and when he dies, he will never refer to him as Rama Rao, he will say body. Take the body from here, put the body in the mortuary. He had a name, but he will never refer to him as a name anymore, because they say that Rama Rao went away. If someone dies, they put a deep there, a little light there, which they say the soul is still there. Let the soul rest in peace. Atma chali gayi. But who is this Atma? I don't have, they say there's a soul in the body, they say. There's a soul in every body. It's a basic understanding. When we are growing up, we are taught that in every body there is a soul. But it's very important to understand in meditation that you don't have a soul. You are a soul. You are the driver and this body is your car. You do not refer to the car as you. Can you? Can you look at the car and say, you know, what is your name? If you have a, let us say, Honda car, and I say, hello, who are you? You would never say Honda. Would you say that? You would say, I am the Honda car driver. Makes sense? It makes sense. So I am a soul who is driving this car called Radhika. Body in itself does nothing. If I were to sit here, I'll sit here. I'll sit for a long time till I don't get a thought of getting up from here. Right? I want to move this hand. If I take a thought, I'll move this hand, or else I won't. I cannot. So somebody is giving instructions. You can't sit in the car and not think of going anywhere. Will the car start? You don't know where to go. Why am I sitting in the car in the first place? You don't remember where to go. The car would not start. You wouldn't even, start it. Same thing with the body. The body is a car. They say if there is a house and there is nobody in that house for some time, you get scared, no? Nobody's taking care of that house. It's very scary. In the same way, when there is no owner in this body, you're scared of dead bodies. It's an empty house, no? Even if you love that person who died, you can never keep the body in a nice aquarium kind of a thing. You have a lot of chemicals to preserve the body nowadays. Do you know that? You all know, you experienced people. A lot of chemicals are there, and you can keep the body in that preservation mode and keep for years together. But any of us, do we keep bodies of anybody we love the most? Do we ever? No. Nobody keeps it there. They go and burn it. Because the owner is gone, and the owner is whom we are missing. When I was 3-year-old, my great-grandfather died. I've always seen him on the bed. I've never seen him walk around. I was 3, and I don't know, there's a little memories that I have. And it seems my aunts tell me that I went up to my grandmother and I asked her, why are you crying? My grandmother kept saying that your great-grandfather is gone. And I would ask her, where did he go? He's still there. And it seems I kept pointing out at his body, then saying, he's still there. She would say, no, he's not there, he's gone. I didn't understand who's gone. So it seems I went and started pestering my mother and my aunts that where has she gone? Where is he gone? Even though you can see the body whom you could connect to for so many years, and still we understand someone inside is gone. So isn't it important that we recognize that I am that someone inside now? The people recognize it after I go. I am a point of light right behind my forehead. That is why as soon as you enter a temple, you apply tilak here. Not here, here, here. First you apply here. Which reminds us that we are souls. We are actually souls, and we are just that sparkle of light. And that is the driver. The soul is the driver. So the first understanding of meditation is, I don't have a soul. I am a soul. I have a body. I am the master of this body. I can exist without this body. I can leave this body and I still exist. I don't have to leave when the time comes, but I can still live. And this soul, that who I am, I also recognize that everyone around me are also souls then, in their own respective cars. They're sitting inside. And if I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to your body. I'm not. I'm talking through my body, through your body, to you, the soul. Right? The soul is talking to the soul. The soul is listening. Body does not listen. The soul listens. Even the ears are open 24 hours. It's open. The soul decides what to listen. If somebody is not listening, listen. Are you listening or not? My ears are open, they say. Your ears are open, but your mind is not with what I'm speaking. The soul decides what to listen, what to see, what not to see, what to experience, what to reject, what to choose, what not to choose. The soul decides. So soul has to be taken care of. As soon as you go into a temple, they ask you to leave the slippers outside. Go inside, break a coconut and apply tilak. Right or wrong? We have to do that. If you go to a temple, you don't apply tilak and you come, they will say, how come? It doesn't look like you went to the temple. Where is the tilak? Where is the coconut? Where is the prasadi? Why do we break a coconut? Why do we leave the slippers outside? Slippers refers to skin. Usually slippers are made of leather, no? So it means that I have to leave the skin outside the temple to meet God. You can't go with this body. So they say, God, I'm leaving my slippers outside, meaning I'm leaving my body outside and coming inside and meeting as a soul. So quickly you will take the tilak and apply here. They never give you black, because black is death and soul never dies. They always give you orange or red or vibhuti. Vibhuti means the whole body will turn to ash, but hey, you soul, you will never die. And then you take a coconut and you break it. Why do we break a coconut? The shell is the body. We're telling God, I'm breaking this shell, that is the body consciousness, and what is inside is the coconut, the white coconut, I, the soul. And God, what can I give you from this shell? Nothing. I'm giving the devotion that is coming out of me, the soul, and in the form of coconut water, and you sprinkle it on him. If you do not know the meaning of that, it is as well you can make chutney and eat it. You can break 100 coconuts, but there is no meaning there. And moving from the consciousness that I am a body to the understand that I am a soul. The whole journey of the temple actually conveys this meaning to you, that you have to be soul conscious. Sitting here this moment of time and you think I'm actually the point of light, I am a soul. The minute you think that, it's like you're breaking a coconut. You're actually breaking a coconut. We're all souls, but we're so different, aren't we? We're all points of light. But we're so different in our thinking, different in our personality, different in our choices, different in so many different ways. And the question arises is that why are we so different? Why? Because within the soul there are certain components. Though the soul's original nature is love, peace, happiness, purity, power. Its nature is that. You can't be angry throughout the whole day even if you try hard. You come back to peace because that's the nature of the soul. Like the body temperature is 98.6. Little higher than that you feel agitated. You feel feverish. In the same way, the soul's temperature is peace and love. It goes a little higher than that, irritation, anger, jealousy. You feel comfortable? No. Nobody gets angry and thinks, oh, I should get angry every day 2 times at least. It's a very nice feeling. Nobody thinks like that. They feel very agitated. So I am not an angry person. I am a peaceful soul who's acquired a trait of anger in the journey through time. Within the soul, there are 3 components. The mind, the intellect, and the sanskaras. Do we have a picture here? You will have clarity as you see this picture that there are 3 components within the soul. And the 3 being the mind, the intellect, and the sanskaras within the soul. Now, the mind is what you're thinking. We have about 60,000 thoughts per day. Do you know that? You know how many thoughts you have? 60,000 you have. When you're stressed, it will increase more. Most diseases foundation starts from the pattern of thinking. I know one neurosurgeon in Global Hospital, and he tells me that 2 boys who had a similar accidents in the city with the same kind of brain injuries admitted almost the same time, same age, software engineers, 26 and 27 years. And he's the one who did surgeries for both of them, which were successful surgeries. One died, one survived. Absolutely no health issues and problems of the past. Because 26, 27, you don't have diabetes, BP, nothing like that. So he was very much taken aback and very devastated that how this boy died. So he went and asked the parents of the boy who survived that what kind of a boy is he? You tell me about his personality. They said he's a very hasmukh. You know what hasmukh is like? Always cheerful, and he doesn't take anything to see, doesn't make anything complicated. He thinks very less and he involves everybody. He's a kind of very family bound boy and he enjoys life. The other boy who died, they asked what kind of boy was he? The parents said he's very silent. If he has problem, he'll keep it inside. Never shares. Any problem, he will go and lock himself in the room and he'll sleep. He stopped socializing a long time. He's only 2 friends, only interacts with only 2 friends. Does not interact with anybody else. He's isolating himself for some time. So the doctor tells me, it is his observation. He tells me that when your personality is good and positive, your cells get regenerated faster. You can't build an attitude at that moment. After the accident, he cannot say, now I'm going to be positive. No, for some time before. And so what has happened is, he is able to heal faster. So that's exactly why what we are thinking, what we are deciding, and what personality we are creating influences our relationships, our decisions, our roles that we play, and our diseases and health. Everything is affected. So we have about 60,000 thoughts with 4 varieties: positive, negative, waste, ordinary. You know what positive thoughts are? What are positive thoughts? You're sitting here and you think, oh, very, very nice, Navratri festival, I'm sitting here listening to good things, and the positive thought. Negative thought is like, I don't know whether I'll ever be able to learn meditation, I don't know if I'll be able to concentrate, I might just do it for 2 days and then leave it. You're already made up your mind. The negative thought. You're just sitting here and thinking, I wonder what I will have for dinner. That is a waste thought, because I won't let you go for another half an hour whether you like it or not. Right? And then finally an ordinary thought is, you're thinking, now I have to listen this, and tomorrow morning I need to practice this and see how it works out. This is a planning thought. You don't increase or decrease energy when you plan. But when you think waste, you decrease energy gradually. In a negative thought, immediately. In a positive thought, it increases. You feel that enthusiasm and that spark, and you feel so good. You want to do a lot, That brings a lot of happiness with positive thought. Negative thought, you might take some time, and then suddenly you feel your mood is off, you feel dull. You don't even remember the negative thought actually. What has come in, you don't know. Something is bothering me, you'll say. You must have created it sometime. So these 4 types of thoughts are entering the intellect continuously, and the intellect has to make decisions every day on the basis of the thoughts that you give the intellect. My most favorite example I'll give you, because it really explains how it works. You're walking down the road, just taking a walk here. You're all from here only, Umanagar? All of you, yeah. You're walking down Umanagar lane, and one dog comes and bites you. It should not happen, but it happened. Now what to do? And then you go get treatment done, and you're feeling much better. After a week or 2 weeks, you're walking down the same lane and you see the same dog. What thoughts will come into your mind? I'm sure not positive. You think, oh my God, this dog is going to come and bite me once again, and I'm going to have a hard time. So all these thoughts enter the intellect. If it's a positive thought, you would think, I should never walk on these lanes. I should take some other place to walk from now onwards. But if it's a base thought, it's like, what are these municipal people doing? What is the society doing? All these questions are going on. Negative is, it will come and bite me now. So all these thoughts will enter the intellect, and the intellect will decide what to do. So too much negative thoughts, the intellect will say, because it's a decision making process. It will say, kick the dog. Throw a stone at the dog. So immediately what you do, you put it into action. You take a stone, throw at the dog runs away, and you're so happy. You walk away from there. Next day, same dog, same thoughts in the mind, same decision, action, another stone, throw. The dog runs away. After some time, let us say this happened for quite a few weeks, dog, no thoughts now, decision and stone. Funny, isn't it? So no more you have to think of what you went through. Now the decision is very strong. Let us say this happened to you when you're a kid. Now you're walking with your friends. You've grown up, walking with your friends. You see any dog, you search for a stone. Your friends will say, what is wrong with you? Why do you want to pick up stones and throw at animals? Who are animals? And you will say, I don't know why I do that. I don't want to throw stones at animals, but I feel helpless and restless that I have to throw. If I don't throw, I feel something is missing. This is what we call as a sanskar, a very strong habit pattern, personality trait, record of experiences. This will further dominate the mind now. Like I'm seeing somebody sees somebody standing in a crooked way, and they say, I don't like people who stand in a crooked way. Why is he standing in a crooked way? Nobody standing there. I'm just looking that way. And the second thing is, I will say, oh, look at the way he's eating. It's not good the way he's, oh, look at the way he's talking. He doesn't talk well. Oh, look at the way he's, behaving. Everything I don't like. And I'm sending this information to the intellect. The intellect will decide, don't talk to him ever. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to talk. So now what will happen is a lot of people you will not like now. You will become an antisocial person and you don't want to go and connect to the world. Everywhere I don't want to go. I don't like this person, I don't like that person. Or very strong likes and dislikes. Very difficult. These are sanskaras. A lot of people say, I don't want to get angry, but I get angry. I don't want to be sensitive, but I am sensitive. I don't want to be stubborn, but I am. I want to be organized from tomorrow. Never. Sanskara. The problem is in the mind, intellect or sanskara, you tell me. Where is the problem? Where is the problem? Is it in the mind, the intellect which makes the decisions, or the sanskaras which are formed? Mind is, subservient at this point by the sanskar. If the sanskar is sensitive, thoughts will all be sensitive thoughts. Why me? Why can't others do it? Why me? Why it happens to me? Why people find faults with me? Nobody likes me. Nobody understands me. Nobody values me. Sensitive sanskar. Same situation, somebody else who doesn't have so much sensitive sanskar will think differently. Let us say a stubborn person is in the same situation. He thinks, I will see how they will do this to me. I will see different thoughts. Sanskar is dominating the mind now. We all think different because of the sanskar. We have good sanskaras also. Very good sanskaras. Some we get from parents genetically. Some we get from environment, the kind of people you move around with, the friends that you move around with, the kind of people you watch and learn. You pick up from there. And the third is by practicing and practicing and practice. Some people practice lot of anger. Weaknesses also can be practiced a lot. And that can become so strong. And even a good virtue can be practiced a lot. A good sanskar can be practiced so much that whatever might happen, they say, no, I cannot do this. I cannot. Even if you tell me, I cannot. Even if you force me, I cannot, because that is not me. So, the sanskar is a problem now. So, we are not able to experience the originality of the soul. The original quality of the soul is love and peace, no? We are not able to experience it all the time. Are we able to experience it even if we want to? Sometimes we feel and sometimes we don't. If you make halwa in ghee and nuts, how much can you eat? Even if you love it, would you eat 3 katoris? Ghee and stuff like that you can't. Forget about being health conscious. You just don't want to. You cannot eat it. But something which is made in this normal oil, you can have 2 cups also, not a problem. Anything which is rich in quality, you can only have little. In the same way, the kind of quality of love and peace we are getting is very bad quality. Which can get, like apples you buy, which are not very good quality, they get spoiled very quickly. They're not fresh enough. In the same way, the kind of love you get finishes very quickly. Give me love, give me, because there's no satisfaction in that love. It doesn't fulfill you. In the peace also, no. Only when you are able to create it yourself. They say homemade food is good. You've heard that, no? Don't eat out. You tell your children also, and the children have heard so much, don't eat out, and some of them have experienced how terrible it is to eat out every day. So you eat out, it's bad, eat at home. In the same way, the more you keep purchasing from outside love, peace and happiness, it's not good quality. You have to create it. You have to make it inside of you, within here. And the more you're able to create it, then you will not go bargaining then. You know how bargaining? Some people take a basket in the morning and go for bargaining, not vegetables, love, peace and happiness. They got everybody, 2 times I said sorry to you. What did you do? You never said sorry. 3 years ago I did this to you. Now what you're doing? You can't bargain. You can't bargain respect. You can't bargain peace, you can't bargain happiness. It's extremely difficult. You have to create it right inside you, the soul, because you have it already there within you. It's all there. There's all treasures are there. You have to just bring it out. And the more you're able to bring it out, the more you're able to see that you are strengthening yourself. Right? So, recognizing that I have certain sanskaras which are not good. But just knowing is not enough. If you would say, look, I want to give up smoking by next month, I will believe it. I will. Because if you are determined, you will do it. But if you will say, sister, I want to overcome anger by November 1st. Very deep-rooted there. Smoking or habits like that are very temporary ones. You just picked it up recently, maybe 20, 30 years. That can be taken off very quickly. If you want to, a lot of people have done it. That's nothing great. But in every meditation, when people come, the very first thing they're able to leave quickly is smoking, drinking. Very quickly they get rid of that. Anger takes time. This is very deep-rooted. Anger or irritation, whatever, the traits, very deep-rooted sanskaras. And to remove it, we can't. So what we do is we keep trimming it. I don't get angry with my boss, but I'll get angry with my wife. I don't get angry with, my daughter, but I'll get angry with the roadside person. I can get angry with my servant, but I won't get angry with my mother-in-law. You displace it. But the thing is, it is there. It doesn't go anywhere. So what do I do is that I have not to just trim trees, because it's getting very, it starts growing once back again. It keeps going back. I have to uproot the tree. And to uproot the tree of sanskaras, you need strength, no? Trimming doesn't need strength. You need technique. How you mold yourself and manage yourself. A lot of people are managing. Even though they are burning in anger, they'll smile. They can smile and say, how are you? But inside they're burning. But that's not healthy either. So how about getting that strength to uproot the tree from the roots? And where do we get the strength from to do so? Because how much ever I sit and tell myself, I can do it, I am not going to get angry from tomorrow. It's not happening. So I need to have a special input of strength from somewhere. And where would I get that strength from the soul? Because bodies can get strength from a gym and good food and good lifestyle and good sleep and everything. But what about the soul? The problem is in the soul now. Health is getting deteriorated because of the soul. Today, I went to somebody's house. She's in the last stages of cancer. The doctors have told not to give any strong medication for her, which the children are insisting, because they want her to live longer. But they said all that cancer is spread in every direction of the body. Now she should just rest and enjoy the relationship with you all. Without drugs, she can talk to you all, interact with you all. Please let her go peacefully. So one of the family members wanted me to come and explain to the children and the daughter-in-law that it's time that they should let go. When I went there, they're saying, my mother is so wonderful. She's done, they're telling all the things the mother has done for them. The mother is lying down. And so I told them, what is it that you would like to remember about your mother? What is it that you want to? They said, we'd like to remember her to be a giver. And she's always been the one who always loved and always loved. And that's what she's all about. I said, where do you live? He said, Dubai. You don't live here, no? He said, no. Do you remember that day? That she's always been giving you love? Yes. Do you call her every day? No. Sometimes 2 weeks may once, 3 weeks may once. Right? So you still experience her love? Yeah. 100%. I always know she's going to give that love. I said, where is that love? Is it in any part of the organ? Do you feel the love even now? Yes, she still loves us. Even now she's on the bed, she's saying, did you eat? So is it in any part of the body? Because all the organs are spoilt now. Is it coming from any part of the body? No. Such kind of pure love cannot come from any part of the body, because it's all cancer spread. They're not functioning properly. Where is it coming from? That soul never dies. from where the love is coming, the soul never dies. So how, even if you're in Dubai or in America or anywhere, the soul is still there, no? The house, it will change. It will change the house. When it is changing the house, what is your problem? It's vacating an old dirty house. It's not working well. So what to do now? He said, when you put it like this, I'm liking it, he's saying. If you just use the word death, it is so terrible. That is why it's very important to understand that I am a soul. The first sign when you start practicing that you're a soul is that your fear will diminish gently, not immediately. Fears which are there, insecurities, uncertainties, that are reduced to a large extent because you're coming back to who you truly are. I am a soul, the master of this body. I am a soul who's deciding what experience I need to have. I am a soul, a point of light. This is a human body with bones, that is a skeleton, no? Human being. When a being is added to the body, it's a human being. You are this, you have this. You are a soul, you have a body. You are right in the middle of your forehead. Sometimes when we do wrong, we say, we do that, don't we? Do we do like this? We do that when mosquitoes come. But you do this. I am. So this is where you are, a point of light. And this body is a car, and you are the driver of this car. Who are you? Who are you? Soul. Are you the body or are you the soul? Soul. Pakka? You understand that? Okay. Now you cannot just experience it overnight, but this is something you need to taste it slowly, gently. So I'll give you 3 homeworks today. Tomorrow I'm going to ask you. You're going to be there tomorrow for the next class? Yeah, okay. So I'm going to give you homework, 3 homeworks. 1. In the whole day tomorrow's a working day, is it? It's there. So whole day, I would want you to practice 6 times in the whole day, I am a peaceful soul. Can you do that? Not like a mantra, with understanding that I am this point of light and I am peace. I am a peaceful soul. I am that. It's like you're reminding yourself, you explain to yourself 6 times the whole day tomorrow. You can, no? Walking, moving, talking, anything. Second exercise, see at least 4 people in the whole day and see them and understand that they are souls. That they are actually souls. Whatever you can see, you see the body, but it's a soul who is communicating to you, talking to you and doing whatever activity. Don't stare at them. Just understand that they are souls. 4 people. It's not like you will have a vision of a soul there, no. It's an understand there's a soul right behind the forehead and it's a soul whom I really have to connect to and not the body. Third exercise, before you go to bed. Tonight you have to start it. Bring all your family members in front of you, not physically, not everybody can come in front of you. Mentally, bring all of them in front of you, your parents, your spouse, your children, your siblings and your friends. Bring them all in front of you and see them as souls. Just point in beautiful sparks of light. What originality is love, peace and happiness. The originality is that. Give them lot of good wishes, that they should experience their perfection, experience their qualities, experience strength and patience. Whatever you want to wish and go to bed. Without wishing for your family, never go to bed. This is the greatest protection you can give for your family members. One boy is admitted in a hospital. I went to meet him. He met with an accident. And he's telling me, his sisters and mother, they meditate for the long years. So met with an accident, one leg, the lorry went on it. So he's sitting there. I said, I hope it's okay. It must be very painful. He's saying it is painful and all that. But when I was lying down on the road, looking into the sky, I felt very strongly in my mind, I should not die. I should not die. I got so much strength, so much courage. And I just got up and, I dragged myself on the road. It was in the highway somewhere. And I caught, a person and said, please help me be, humanity is important. I could converse with him. I was feeling like fainting, but I did not faint. And he got the ambulance and everything. All that happened. And he's in the hospital now. He's telling, sister, the thing is always my sisters and mother,
Since I was 16, they've been meditating. Now I'm 28. And every time they say, what are you meditating, Amma? They say, strength, courage, Ravalo, Naina. That's what we always have been wishing you. They always, the mother will say, strength and courage, he should always have. He said, I experienced it. What you meant? I experienced it. You've been doing it for so many years. I could experience it on the road. Where did I get that courage to think that I have to live? Where did I get the courage to drag myself out there? Where did I get the courage? Because he's a very cowardly boy. And if you take up something, you're not getting a passport, forget it. I'm not getting a passport, I'm not trying anymore. He gives up so quickly, and that strength, it helps. So that is why I'm telling this exercise is very essential. But whom are you giving these good wishes to? Not to the body. Soul. Soul can take care of its own body happily. You wish the soul. Soul has enough strength that you get the courage and strength at the right time. You can do that for your family. No? This is the greatest help. In the scriptures is written, Mansa Dan Mahadan. What you can wish from the mind. What you donate through the mind. Not money, food and all that. That is secondary. First is through the mind. You're feeding someone good, nice food and you're giving bad wishes. What is the point? One boy, he's telling me, sister, I don't want to eat at home. I said, your mother is baking with so much love. What is the point of her making? Every time she's feeding, she says, you're good for nothing, you don't study. I don't feel like eating, she says. Yeah. Thoughts. Thoughts work beautifully. So you will do this 3 exercises from tonight to tomorrow before we meet. When we meet the second class and where we get the power from. Okay? So please don't forget these 3 exercises. I'm going to ask you tomorrow whether you did these 3 or not. If you cannot do 6 times, at least 4 times. But as you're doing 6 times, you can increase it also. You will automatically, it will increase to many more times in a day. Okay? Fine? Today's class, you have any questions? You know you're a soul? It's as simple as that. Right? Next time you go to a temple to apply tilak, what will you think? I'm a soul. I'm right here. When you break a coconut, you know what you have to think. God, I'm offering my bhavana, my devotion to you from the soul inside, nothing in the shell. Right? Okay. So we'll have few minutes of silence and I'll give you some thoughts to meditate on this first class. How to meditate on the basis of today's class. Sit back and relax yourself. Look, if your mind wanders, don't worry. Don't worry. Your mind will wander. I'm not being negative, but that's what we all start off from. That's it. But don't force your thoughts to think in this way. Your mind, your head will ache. Don't do that. Try to understand the concept. Relax. And observe. If your mind goes here and there, see where it's going. How many waste thoughts you're having. You'll understand that now. You'll understand whether you're having a waste thought or a positive thought or a negative thought. You'll have clarity. That's a good beginning. Sit back. Put all the weight on your feet. Putting all the weight on the feet is relax. You don't have to be alert enough so that you don't drop off to sleep, but relaxed enough to be able to take in the thoughts. Sitting here in silence, I have chosen these moments to charge myself. I put behind what has happened. I don't question what is going to happen. And I stay in this moment, recognizing deeply that hidden behind my eyes is I, the soul. Point of light. I'm watching this world through these ears, through these eyes, hearing through these ears, speaking through this mouth. I am a living diamond who is giving life to this body. I use this body to communicate to this world, and I am pure, I am eternal, and I am truth. I have treasures of capabilities and qualities hidden within me. I am a peaceful soul, a loveful soul, and a powerful soul. I sparkle with great energy. And for this moment of time, I become an observer and observe what is happening around me, without judging, without questioning, truly recognizing that I am a soul. I've always been and always be. Om Shanti means I am a peaceful soul. Om means I am, Shanti is peace. Shanti. So tomorrow same time,